What's up, Iron Legion? This is DarthSparrow back here today, day number 2 of Iron Man 365. I thought I'd bring you some of my favorite things that are in my Iron Man collection. Now, before we go any further, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, DarthSparrow, what did you do with that sweet Stark stash that you had yesterday? Well, I'm going to a Star Wars pub crawl tonight, and I'm going to dress up as Anakin Skywalker. And since Anakin don't have any facial hair, I had to get rid of it. It had to go. But lucky for me and for you, my facial hair takes like 2 to 3 weeks to grow back. It'll be plenty enough visible in about 2 weeks. And after that, I don't plan on shaving it for a while. So, yeah. So I'll be back to full Stark specifications in no time. But anyways, back to the video. So I wanted to go over a couple of my most favorite pieces of my Iron Man collection. Now, my Iron Man collection is not huge, but it's, it's significant. It's there. I've got a lot of different pieces, of really expensive ones, not so expensive ones, all the way in between. So I'm going to show you some of my higher end stuff that I just love looking at, and you can kind of see one in the corner of the room, kind of behind me here. So let's take a look at that, and I'll show you what's going on here. So the first thing I wanted to show you, Iron Legionnaires, is my beautiful Iron Man Mark 42 maquette statue from Sideshow Collectibles. Now, let's take a look at the statue itself. The whole thing is about 2 feet tall, give or take, and you can see the likeness of Robert Downey Jr. is pretty dang sweet. And it's, of course, of his Mark 42 suit that you saw in Iron Man 3. And the display base on it is really cool. It's got kind of like this rubbly, like, cityscape thing going on. He's even got like dust and like concrete kind of on his feet here in his shin area. This thing is pretty pricey. It retails, I want to say, right around $500, somewhere like $479, $499, somewhere around there. But it's definitely a really stunning showpiece, which is why I have it in my living room for everybody to see when they come over. Okay, so we're gonna go in a little closer and show you what this thing does, because it's not just a cool statue. It also has a light up feature. Ooh. So you can see the chest arc reactor lights up, the unibeam, and of course the hand repulsors light up on both sides. And besides this cool Tony Stark profile here, you can actually change this out. So we're going to carefully remove this thing, because I unfortunately actually have chipped this one already. You can kind of see in the corner there, it's got, it might be hard to see, it's got a little crack, and I just laid it down somewhere and it kind of wasn't happy about that. There was too much weight on that little corner. You can see he's headless right now. Oh no, headless Iron Man. But he comes with an alternate head, which is the fully helmeted Iron Man head, and you can see it's just got like an adapter pin there that goes right in there. And then we're just going to plug it in, and now his eyes light up. Yeah, pretty cool, right? So that's the statue, and of course it comes with this cool little display plate with the name on it, Mark 42. So that's my statue. And then moving on to the next thing, these are what I currently wear when I cosplay as Tony Stark. These are my these glasses are the ones that are based on, these are the glasses that he wears in Civil War. The style is called Police, and these are made by Initium Eyewear, which is a small boutique eyeglass place. And they've actually made a lot of the glasses for the last few films for Tony. So they made these ones, and of course they did the ones from Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm sure if he wears new glasses in Infinity War, they're going to make those too. These glasses are very pricey. Probably the most I didn't spend. But these are definitely the most expensive pair of glasses I owned. They retail for $399. But if you hit them up, check them out. Initium, Nitium, I believe it's spelled. Initium Eyewear. You can usually get their stuff on sale on Black Friday for half off. They come in this really nice case, and you can tell, I mean, when you open a pair of sunglasses like this, and this is what the case looks like, you can tell it's kind of fancy. It's got some nice red velvet, and it says, "An Opticult is rising" on the inside. So those are the start glasses. The only way I got them was because they were half off after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. And they were actually Christmas gift from family, so that was really exciting. And then let's take it to the other side of the room to show you the other thing that's on my list of favorite things. And this thing over here is, we'll say, on the more affordable side. So in the last couple of years, Hasbro has been coming out with, I guess they call it their role-playing line of toys. I don't want to say toy because it's a lot more expensive than regular toy, but they've been doing these helmets. It started kind of with the Star Wars Black Series stuff with Kylo Ren, and there was a Stormtrooper one. They released a Poe Dameron one this year, but then they started doing Marvel ones, and the first two that hit were the Captain America shield. It's not this one. This is an actual aluminum one, and it's kind of beat up, but they started with the Captain America shield, and they did the Iron Man helmet, I believe is the Mark 7. So this is that helmet, and I love it for a store-bought item. It looks really good. It actually does cool things too. So if you take off the helmet, it actually makes that kind of motorized servo sound, and you can actually put this up here like that. And when you wear it, you can have your faceplate up, and when you put it back down, here, let's get this here. You put it back down like that, and the lights will go on. You can kind of see them right here, and you can actually adjust the intensity of the eyeballs. So they go lower, and then eventually to off. Now, cool thing is you can wear this while the lights are on, but when you have it like fully turned up, it's impossible to see out of. So you kind of have to wear it like on the lowest setting if you still want to keep the eyes on. So that's cool, but the detailing is really nice. The paint's really cool. It's shiny. It's got that shiny red, and the gold looks gold. It has kind of like a hard hat liner inside of it, and you can kind of see it back there. And they did some really cool things with the way they molded the inside of the helmet. It kind of looks like an Iron Man helmet inside. They kind of try to give it that whole like servo gear look kind of thing to it. So it's very fun. It'll fit, I would say, most heads. I have a really big noggin, and this thing fits me just fine. So that's another really cool thing. You can pretty easily still find these in the stores, like at Toys R Us. You can even probably go on Amazon and find it, and they retail for about $100. So if you want a cool Iron Man helmet to wear for a costume, or even just to have on display like I do right now, $100 is not bad for a really nice item. I mean, back in the day when us cosplayers had to just resort to, professionally made props, this would have cost like $300. And I know because I have one that I paid $300 for. But anyways, yeah, moving on from that. So that's it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the collectibles. If you want to see anything else from my collection, let me know. Hit me up, leave a comment, please subscribe, and tell your friends all about the video. And as always, guys, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow when we go for another episode of Iron Man 365. Have a good night, my friends.